Hello, lovies. Stacy Ma going live. Today we're talking about sex magic and the chakra, which is the foundation of the creative energy in the human body. Some people call it the dantian, the lower dantian. Okay, so in manifesting the one, this is building the foundation for what I call partnership consciousness. So we start off with the Mother Earth, Mother energy, and gratitude towards Mother. So, it's a wound that we pretty much all have, the mother wound. But when we transcend our issues around that, connect with Mother Earth, the healthy base chakra is I am grounded, I am strong. Okay. We cannot manifest unless we are grounded, strong, and safe. So it's like a family energy. It's very much mother, father energy. Like, you know, when I speak of masculine and feminine energy, that's in everyone. It doesn't matter what your gender identity is, okay? This is non-dual Shakti, okay? So the sacred masculine, that is the holding the space for the creatrix and the structure and the discipline and the love, devotion, okay? So the feminine cannot exist without the masculine, the sacred feminine, and vice versa. The sacred masculine cannot exist without the feminine. So it's recognizing these energies in all of us, even masculine bodies, especially, because we have been taught to not listen to this sacred energy. So this chakra is literally about feeling and flowing. So this energy is in our womb space. Doesn't matter what your, gender identity or if you have one, it's in your womb space. So trust your gut. So when we neglect to examine and tend to our emotional needs in a healthy way, this is common in many humans. So this keeps us in lower frequencies and that creates blocks. So social norms and even personal growth programs or personal coaches teach us to diminish or often ignore our emotions when we're in relationships, okay? So we do this at the expense of, yes, our relationships and our overall health and well-being. So this is programming. Well, this is programming. It's not our fault. Our society is, as I say, fucked up because I try to just bottom line it. It's not our fault. Often this is not our fault, but it's our responsibility to deal with this if we choose. Okay. It's a choice. Okay. So we often get the message, whatever you do, don't trust your heart. Don't trust your gut because it's not safe or that's woo-woo. Right? It's woo-woo. Yet this is the center of our intuition and creative universe. This is our sexual center. We're trained to just project that outward and often give our power away. But we first must be the masters, mistresses, or dominatrixes, or whatever y'all want to call it. Doesn't matter. Just change the language out to fit. You want to do. Okay. So the patterns that no longer serve you can be observed, felt, and dissolved. Okay. So this is energy. Whenever you're ready, and oftentimes it's negative energy, like we hide it instead of just getting rid of it, and it's about really being able to transmute that energy. That's very Zosian transmutation of energy. Okay, we actually take the anger, hatred, greed, fill in the blank stuff, and we turn it into enlightened energy that we can use, life force energy that we can use. But when we're stuck in the story, we can't do this. Okay. This is a devotional practice to yourself, darling. This is a devotion to yourself because no one else is going to do it for you. You will never find anyone outside of you to give you a sense of self. Okay. So the key here is to not identify with the unhealthy emotional energy and make up a story about it and then integrate it as part of your identity. That's not a good idea. That's what we've been trained to do. And then get mad about the external villain. Okay, that doesn't work. So neglecting to examine this and not tending to our emotional needs is, in a healthy way, is something that humans have not been taught to do, y'all. We have not been taught how to do this. Okay, so, when we gain clarity around our emotional needs and express them, we can meet our own needs, or we can ask a partner to meet our needs in a loving and compassionate manner. The payoff, of course, for this is profound, and it's a skill that we all need to cultivate. It's just communication. Communication is critical, y'all. Okay, if you're not practicing communication skills, healthy communication skills, it's important. Okay, that's a huge part of this program. Okay, so often our feelings and emotions have been hijacked by trauma. Absolutely, events that have occurred, societal programming, generational trauma. So my perception of Western society is founded in the dysfunctional, judgmental, often male God that is shaking his finger at us. So the message is that we are not safe. We are not in connection with the creative source. Our bodies are not sacred. Sexuality is bad. And there's lack in the universe. And then we must be controlled. Well, I say that's freaking bullshit. And there is deep, 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 deep programming and patterning that goes back thousands and thousands of years that is not due to anyone here. Trust me. I'm obsessed with this. It's kind of weird, but yeah. So the coaching question here is, do you feel like you're worthy of more? Do you want soulful relationships? Are you ready to live your purpose? Are you ready to live with more passion and love yourself? Well, that's a choice. And that leads me to the third point. Actually, the second point, devotion to self. Devotion to self. So my speaking is very tangential, which I love that word, tangential, very much describes it, but I'm always going to try to do 3 points. Okay, so second point is devotion to self. First one is feel it and flow. Okay. So what keeps you from this? What keeps you from devotion to yourself, commitment to yourself? Okay, what keeps you from that? So now is the time. We all have an opportunity to literally clean up the energy. So when I checked with the guides, that's literally what they say: clean up your energy, flip the script. This is a choice to commit to yourself, cultivate devotion to yourself first, because that's where it's all coming from. All that energy, you're just creating your energy body. It's like a game. It is a game. It's like a video game. And the question is if you want to go to the next level or not, and whatever it is for you is perfect. Because ultimately you follow your desires, darling. But the point is to not beat yourself up, because you can't manifest from that place, right? Okay. So literally devotion to yourself. That's what these goddesses represent. They represent an external energy that you can be like, oh my gosh, that is actually me. That's me. Okay. Tara has this great compassion. Kuan Yin, Mother Mary, great compassion. Okay. Having gratitude towards Mother Earth helps us cultivate that compassion to ourselves first. Okay, because the misogynist, the racist, the judgmental person, it's the main thing is to clarify that in ourselves, to get that out of ourselves. Okay. We still feel like we're connected to everyone. So Manifest the One is about dismantling these lies and affirming who you really are. You are safe. You are loved. You and your body are sacred. Your sexual center is where your creativity is sourced, and sex is sacred. You're a star being connected to the universe. You're a masterful creatrix. You are limitless. You're all that. You're part of the universe. You are in the universe, and the universe is in you. Question is, what are you going to do with your life force energy that Shakti gave you? So I have a practice to help you release old energy and flow that I'm going to teach with this class as well. So clean up your energy. You can just practice. There's a practice for this. So that helps us flow and let go. Flow and let go. Okay. Okay. So you create your own energy field. Your thoughts and intentions create reality. Okay. And this is the point 3, release old energy and flow. Point number 3. Okay. And manifest the one, we're literally building our energetic future self. This is very quantum. This is quantum physics. Okay. This is Dzogchen. This is not mindfulness. Okay. This is Dzogchen Tantra, y'all, taught by a Western woman. Okay. I'm owning it. I'm owning it. Okay. I mean, I've got my own thing. Everyone's got their secret sauce. I'm a Shakti priestess teaching Dzogchen Tantra. Okay. So, and that's all about the quantum field. Okay. The challenge and the opportunity is to create the view. And the view is basically whatever is in front of you, that's creative source or God, Goddess, Jesus, whatever. If we walk through the world realizing how everything is sacred and that we're all one, then we would probably have a lot fewer issues than we do right now. What do you think? I suspect so. Anyway, it's fun. Whatever. Let's have fun. You know, I mean, that's what this is about. We're like, we got to break some eggs to make a cake, kids. You know, sometimes it's really weird out there. I know. I mean, that's what's driven me to this place. I'm getting over my imposter syndrome. Okay, so spirituality. Okay, it's not something that some old dude in a church with a pointy hat gives to you. You know, your creative energy is in you. It's experienced by you and defined by you. It's not something that can be presented in a box to you for the purpose of controlling you and taking your power away. So the manifesting process, we're tuning into our higher self, and we're literally magnetizing and pulling our current self into higher frequencies. This is what's happening, whether you think it is or not. I mean, please edit this language. Okay, we're ascending. I've said it for years. Okay, so higher frequencies in this new conscious will always win. Okay, Shakti has already won. Okay, it seems rough out there because, you know, we've got some old energy that's shaking off. You know, we got to shake it off. And there's some of that energy that is not going to go into the new consciousness. It's just not. So it depends on our desire. This is critical. 5 stars in front of this one, which is 3.5. We can choose. We can choose to release old patterns, programmings, trauma, and set boundaries. We ask ourselves, what blocks me? What's holding me back? What's holding you back? Like, ask yourself that. Like, we've had a lot of chance to talk to ourselves the last few years, right? So what hitchhikers are you picking up? Okay, so if you're doing a class where you want to manifest a partner, no casual sex in this program, because literally I'm going to be working with you on cultivating, magnetizing, and directing your sexual energy. That's what sex magic is. Call it sex, energy. Call it whatever, life force energy, whatever. You know, I try not to use the word sex because I don't want creepies around, and I need, whatever. I don't like that. Okay, creepies are not allowed. And the other thing is, don't think of yourself as creepy. Okay, we got to stop judging ourselves. Okay, no judgment. We don't judge if we think of ourselves as sacred. That's where it starts, kids. Okay. And I might say kids because I'm a mom. Okay, I'm a mom. It doesn't matter how old you are or how old I am. That's just the energy I'm giving off. So I'm going to own it. Okay. I'm not 25 years old and I'm not Instagram ready. So I got to go with what I got, right? Okay. So breakups, divorce, rejection is redirection to yourself, darlings. Okay. You are here to present yourself in a high frequency and show others how to treat you based on your actions and the vibe you're putting out. That's 95% of it. Okay. There's other coaches that are going to give you a strategy, but y'all have to have the consciousness underneath the strategy. That's more important. Okay. So if you work with me in manifesting partnership, I recommend, of course, I can not, you have free choice, no casual sex. This detracts from our goal, darling. Okay. So sex magic or self-love practices can help you cultivate, protect, direct, and flow your creative energy. So we check into our bodies to see if we feel resistance when we go into an energy from a place of curiosity and exploration. We check to see if these negative energies, that we call them at least, hold us back. We experience it. So like Zojin 101, go into the, whatever you do, go into the feeling. Get yourself in a space where you're safe, and you create a space where you can actually go into that energy instead of running away from it. Feel it, experience it. See if you need to know what the source of it is. But don't make of a story about it, and just let it go when you're ready. Okay? Just let it go when you're ready. That's just energy. Feel it and dissolve it. Okay? And I'm going to give you a way to do that in the program as well. Okay? So this is not who you are. Those energies are not who you are. Okay? So it's kind of like a hot air balloon. Like we're all hot air balloons. We've got those sandbags on us. It might be bullshit around our ex. Might be that damn job, our boss. A number of things can be really bothering us. Abuse, trauma. Okay? We're like a hot air balloon that the energy is rising us up, and we got to drop the sandbags because we cannot take it with us into 5D, whatever you want to call it, partnership consciousness. Okay. I mean, you can have a little carry-on that's going to fit in the balloon, the little, pilot's chair, whatever. Okay. We're going to get some stuff in there. And it's not like we have to transcend all of it, but we need to let go of a lot of, we choose. Okay. No need. Choose to let go of it or not. Like a sandbag from the hot air balloon. Just chuck it out. So the healthy second chakra. Okay. So we let go of the sandbag so we can fly. We are meant to fly. We are creators. We are creatrixes. We're meant to fly. Exclamation point. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. So a healthy second chakra says, I am joy. I am sensuality. I am pleasure. I'm passion. I am sexuality, and I am flow. In every moment. That's Shakti, right? Powerful. That's quiet power, soft power, right? That's what Shakti is. It's beautiful. And I tell you that Shakti's got things well under control, and she's helping us make a cake. So trust your guides. Maybe you call them angels. Ask for help. You're not alone, darling. I mean, a lot of my friends are non-physical, and they're like, they have my back. So whatever you believe in, it's like you have to have faith. Manifesting is faith. Okay. So you let go of that stuff, and then you develop faith, where we go back to the connecting with Mother Earth. That's where it all comes from. However you identify from a spiritual standpoint. You take that faith with you. You drop the sandbags, okay? Tap into your angels and your guides and your higher self. Their job is to help humans move. Okay? My goddesses, the Dakinis and the Mahavidyas, they're there to help me move out of this consciousness. And I don't have a choice. They want me to speak like, in front of you, with my, like this. That's not negotiable. I don't get to negotiate my contract. Okay. So let's review, clean up. Okay. So the first thing is, blocks, let go of them, clean up your energy. Number 2. And number 3 is, what is number 3? Release old energy and flow. Okay. So to wrap this all up, if you're still with me on this tangential thing, okay, tap into your angels. Again, tap into Mother Earth, connect with Mother Earth, relax. You have to ask. Your guys aren't just going to be coming, like they're there. They're just waiting for you. It's like when you go to a restaurant and you're like ordering a pizza, you just say, hey, the server comes over and he or she or they, or, they come over and they're like, hey, well, what do you want on your pizza? And then you order, what would you like on your pizza? I think I'd like something vegetarian. Ooh, I would like caramelized onions and portobello mushrooms with basil. That sounds good. Okay, it's that easy. Okay, whether you're developing higher levels of passion, purpose, partnership, okay, it's flow. It's not heavy lifting. Shakti is not heavy lifting. It's actually more energetic. And we are going to bring in some amazing ideas because we just got to get in touch with this. This is our natural human abilities. And some people would call them clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, intuition, psychic, woo-woo. That's in everyone. We all have that. It's just been beat out of us by the old control systems that are obsolete. They're, and they served us because it's like, I think got to the point where it's like, hey, this isn't working anymore. Let's try to find something more fun. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So I challenge you to create partnerships with higher frequency beings. They represent energy in the phenomenal world, and you can tap into them. Call them your angels. You've got angels, okay? So I recommend starting with just a daily practice, a tiny habit, one tiny habit, and I'll go into this more with meditation practices. But this is the second chakra and key, okay? Most of the time we don't move out of the lower three chakras as humans. So I am joy. I am sensuality, flexibility, sexuality, and flow. Loves. Thanks for joining me.